So, hi Oshij, how are you doing?
I'm actually I'm fine. What about you?
All good, all good. So, since as discussed earlier, you already know about our premise. So, I just had a couple of few follow-up questions regarding the same, if that is okay with you.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Uh, okay. So, my first question was, since you're a college student currently studying in Chandigarh, so what has been your typical experience with bus stands in your region, bus stands or ISBTs, etc.
Bus stands in my region is in North India are quite chaotic, especially
Mm-hmm.
in bigger cities. During peak hours, there there is no proper sitting and cleanliness. And from where I come from, I come from a tier three city. So
Right.
in those cities, bus stands are much smaller as compared to the tier two cities or tier one cities.
Uh-huh.
So the general experience, I would say, is busy and noisy and not quite comfortable.
Okay. So, all right. So, basically, there's a lot of wait time and delays as well, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
During
All right.
winters,
Uh-huh. So,
yeah,
what kind of improvements or facilities do you think are lacking at bus terminals in particular?
uh, some common things that are missing, I would say, will be clean restrooms, proper waiting areas
Mm-hmm.
with comfortable sittings, and also the air conditioning and the fans don't work properly. Those are some things that I would say that lack in bus terminals. Those are basic amenities, everyone needs it.
That explains a lot. So, how important is comfort for you when traveling by bus?
Comfort is very important. I think in my experience, or as in generally, we all need comfort,
Mm-hmm.
and it depends on the. It also depends on how long we are for the distance of our trip. If for shorter trips, basic comfort is okay. In uh, like in state government buses,
Mm-hmm.
those are quite not that good, but quite comfortable for 1 or 2 hours.
Right.
But
So
for long
basically,
journeys,
you're saying that for shorter distances, waiting rooms or such propositions would be okay for you, but you would need something more for longer duration bus time, right?
yes, definitely.
Okay, so how do you feel about an arrangement for bus stations, bus stands, like there are present in airports, the lounges, etc.? Would that be would that be appealing for you?
So you are asking about the pricing model.
No, no, not the pricing
So,
model. I'm asking, how would you feel if something like the airport launches that are there would also be present in at bus stands, similar to
oh,
the
okay.
that thing, like you can sit there,
Uh,
wait for the bus to come, and eat something while you're at it.
yeah, sure. That would definitely enhance the experience, enhance my experience, or it will, it will be. I will be more comfortable with traveling in buses. As I would get the basic amenities, a quite comfortable sitting and a silent area where I can relax for some time. While I'm waiting for
Mm-hmm.
my bus.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for that input. And besides this, would a tiered pricing model appeal to you? For example, a premium launch for longer wait times and a budget launch for when you just have to wait for the next bus to come in a half an hour or an hour or so.
I think a tiered pricing model could be appealing, especially for long distance
Mm-hmm.
or overnight journeys.
So what price range would work for you in both these tiers? Like how much
Okay,
would you be willing to pay for a premium launch, and how much would a budget launch would you be ready to pay?
as I'm a student, I
Uh-huh.
don't have my own earnings. I get some pocket money from my home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say the budget option. I'm willing to spend 100 to 200 rupees.
Okay. At most, you would
And
be willing to go till 200 rupees
yeah,
for the premium one, right?
yes,
Okay,
obviously.
okay. All right, all right. And
Sorry,
for budget launches, for example, the lower ones, just the lower tier.
you know, yeah, for short journeys, I don't think the wait time will be much more.
So
My
basically,
concern. So
at
I
max,
will
you would
be.
say 30, 50 rupees or something like that, right?
Yeah, sure. That is definitely what I was going to say.
Okay, okay. So, one last question. Do you think having organized and well-equipped lounges would enhance your travel experience?
Yes, definitely. Having a well-maintained lounge with comfortable sitting and access to food and also clean restrooms
Mm-hmm.
and charging points also
Yeah,
would
okay.
make long waits for far more bearable
Mm-hmm.
for everyone.
Great, great.
And
So, what other input, suggestions, or things, problems could you tell us in your bus travels till now? Just a rough idea. Or what pain points do you
okay,
feel during that time? You already mentioned a few. If you have any others.
yeah, sure. As in, uh, that I think those are. I think yeah, these are the only points that I also like to add. There are lack of charging points in
Uh
the
huh.
bus stands.
That's a great point.
Yeah, there are charging stations to charge our phones and all. So yeah, that would be an improvement.
Okay.
Or proper ventilation or air conditioning is
Mm-hmm.
a must. I think we
Okay.
all feel
Yeah, definitely. I understand your point. Okay, all right.
yeah
Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking to you, Oshij, and we'll be in touch again soon. Good luck with your
yeah
studies.
sure yeah sure. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.